Hello, welcome in. Today we answer the question, can you build a whole house in The Sims 4 using only kits? Now, we have 25 different kits. 25 different kits with build by items in them, which if you bought all those is more than the cost of 3 full expansion packs. So we would hope we could build a whole house with them. However, literally first hurdle when I was checking functionality, we do have fridges, we have a kitchen, we have sinks. What do we not have? A toilet or a shower. We are going to have to use base game. But to be fair, base game is free. So I think it kind of makes sense that we would have base game as well. Okay, here's where it gets interesting because we have to pick a door. Now, honestly, the only door I like out of the kits is this, but that does not work in this house. So, what are we doing? Oh god, we have to do like internal doors and stuff, and there's just no options, guys. What are we doing? Why are we here? I think we do this door, and maybe we can save it with some like outdoory wall arty stuff. Maybe not, because we didn't really get anything. Okay, we can have a hanging plant, which, gives us a bit of interest, so that's cool. What is this? An LED party strip, of course. Butterfly artwork, streamers. I mean, we have this, but I really... Okay. 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 Do you know what? It's fine. Now, do we have anything that we can, like, put out on here? Like, we must have got... We got a whole plant kit, right? Okay, yes. Okay. Let's try and give this some life. Let's try and make it, like, pretty. So we can have a plant. I bet we don't... Do you know what I bet we don't have? We can bring some color in through this as well. I bet we don't have a mailbox. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to go base game for that, but that's fine. We'll figure that out. I kind of want, like, a bench for out here. Okay. So the only ones we can have are these. I mean, I don't hate them. I don't think we're going to have a lounger out here. Oh, why am I doing this challenge? I am such an idiot. This was the worst idea I've ever had. But you know what? I don't hate it. And we're going to have to do windows. I love how I'm just putting off the windows because they scare me. So maybe if this has got a window here, this will make sense. But I actually don't hate this little area now. I feel like it's come together a little bit. Is that just me? Like, I don't know. I feel like we have to embrace the base game. I have to remember that you get base game with, base game's free. You wouldn't have the kits without the base game. So let's just accept that we have base game. Also, I don't really know why my house is sideways, but I'm kind of here for it. So, I've done a little bit of landscaping out the front. I gave us a little pond just to take up a bit of that space. All of this is base game. And I've just popped it in there just to make it kind of look a little bit more built in. I haven't touched the backyard because we are actually going to try and create a backyard area, but I think this is quite pretty. One of our main problems that we are going to come across is if we do not use base game, we do not have a lot of internal doors. So the doors that we do get are kind of limited. I feel like it's quite a waste we're not making an actual book library because, we've got these. So we could absolutely use these. But the question becomes, like, why would you have a secret door, like, to anywhere in this house? It doesn't make a lot of sense. And I love those doors, but I'm struggling to justify using them. We could also use these, I think, at the back. Which, maybe if we put them in the right swatch, sort of will make sense. These can lead out onto the back patio from the kitchen, which makes sense. I'm thinking because of the lack of the doors, we go a little bit more open plan, and actually we do get rid of both of these areas, and we have a big living, dining, kitchen area that is just all one thing. Now, we're probably going to struggle with an aesthetic that carries through all those spaces, but that is future me's problem. So let's not worry about it. But we do need some internal doors. I can't do it. Base game, thank you for existing. We're going to use the basic base game doors, I think, for now, just to get some doors in between these rooms. Oh, also, what I've just realized is that in creating this room bigger, I did sort of remove access to this nursery. So maybe not. Maybe we'll keep that as a small bathroom. We are having to use base game bathroom stuff, so that sort of makes sense. Okay. So the first room I think we should probably tackle are the easy ones. So let's be sensible here. Let's just do the nursery because we know we got a good wallpaper for a nursery because it came in the storybook nursery kit. And it is so cute. Like, I love it. So I absolutely think we can get away with that as our wallpaper. And then floor-wise, we kind of are limited in our options. We could try and do something really fancy that doesn't look horrendous. Or we could go carpet. But that's going to be interesting getting a color that's going to match, I think. I also feel like we're probably going to use this carpet in a lot of places because we don't really have a lot of floor choices. So, we know Storybook Nursery, it's all going to match. This light to me, though, does not scream kids' room. Like, I don't think it's saying comfy, cozy kids' room. It's saying I'm a spider. Like, it's nice enough, but I wouldn't want it in my kids' room. So I'm wondering if we do something a bit different. Even this wallpaper is questionable for a kid's room. Like, my brain wants me to default to the nursery kit, but then at the same time, I'm like, or, we could have cute. Like, you could have a cute nursery. Do we not embrace the dark? And do we go a different way for the nursery? But the trouble we're going to have with that is the furniture, right? Because we're going to have to use... Yeah, so the only, changing table we have is from this kit. But to be fair, it comes in quite nice colours. It's quite pretty. Like, that's giving me much happier, Like, much happier vibes than this floor and this wallpaper is suggesting. Now, does this come in a blue? Oh, it does, but it's not a pretty blue. I wonder if we have, I mean, that's just so bright, right? But I am thinking we could absolutely go a different way here. Oh, I actually really like some of these colors. Okay, so maybe we don't use... Maybe we don't use the storybook. So what else do we need for the baby's room to be functional? I mean, actually nothing else to be functional. So now it's just a question of what do we need for it to be cute? Oh, we should probably get this for infants though, right? Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, so that only needs wall space. So we could absolutely put this over here. And then, oh, we've got Bigfoot. Oh, Bigfoot, you're so cute. You're so cute. Like, I mean, I love this, by the way, but it's a bit big. And also a bit old for what we're going for, because we are going baby, like infant. Okay, so we we are kind of going with the old-fashioned, slightly modern vibes, which totally makes sense. I mean, it doesn't, but just pretend that it does for me. Oh my god, what if? Can we size those down to look like baby shoes? Oh my god, we can. Oh, I kind of like the feature wall. Okay, let's do that. And then what I was thinking is if we go and get some shelves, because we must have some shelves, which we do. So the question is which ones we use. Oh, look how they kind of just fade into that wallpaper. It's kind of perfect. Also, though, isn't there some kind of baby shelf? Oh. Oh, wait, there's something in this kit. Okay, so, wait. Let's just put this above the changing table, because that makes sense. Is that the swatch? Sometimes I swear I'm, like, slightly colorblind for sim swatches, but also I don't know if that's just my brain. I also don't know that... I kind of like them together, but I don't know if it's weird because they're so fancy. Like, that shelf is so fancy. But look at that. Do they not look like baby shoes? Like, that's adorable. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I definitely want to change the lights. Oh, wait, and what's this? Oh my god, that's adorable. It's like a little wagon full of toys. Guys, have I seen this kit before? Like, are we sure? I'm gonna have to playtest everything because I know what the Sims are like. And they're gonna be like, nope, that's too close to the changing tables. Those aren't usable. But I like them. Also, this being the little light is something I hadn't seen. I know, like, I just said I didn't want to put stuff on the toy box. So maybe I need to create, like, some kind of shelf for you. Because you're adorable. Okay, what if the infant play area moves? Oh, it's going to block the changing table, though. Right? This room for a nursery is suddenly not big enough, which is crazy to me because I actually thought when I was building it that I'd built it too big. Okay, here's what I'm wondering. Can we put the really cute mobile and then you guys just let me hide a light in it and we say that that works? Because you don't need to tell anyone, right? We could just hide it in there. The room will be bright enough. And we don't have to look at any, like, kid lights. Wait, we could, like, do the whole... Yes, okay. I know that's got soap on the top. But, like, if you pretend for a second it doesn't... We could pretend these are, like, baby lotions. And that's, like, little baby towels. That makes sense to me. I think considering we're doing kits only, this room is not horrendous. And I think we're going to call it done. So this is our little nursery. We've gone for like a blue and yellow color theme. Little pops of color. We've got stuff in there. Like I said, I will test it to make sure it's functional. Little plant, you know, keep the air fresh. But I think it's cute. But next, let's do the teens room. Because, you know, I'm definitely not going to cry in here. Now, the one thing I will say about the teen room is obviously we got more wallpapers. Now, we could, like, go dramatic for the teen, but I think because we want to use a certain, like, idea, like, of kit, we might have to go, you know, more plain. So my plan for the bed is to use this one, which I know for a teen room might feel like a bit much, but, like, it is definitely a teen bed. Like, look at the patterns, look at the color scheme. Like, it's a teen bed. This kid's obsessed with purple. That's it. Oh, windows. Okay, we need to give her some windows. We're allowed to use base game for the windows part, okay? Now, do we just stick with what was in the kids' room? We have that. And then what I was thinking, because we just got this kit literally this week, but we got comfy gamer kit. Oh, is that going to be too pale though? Like, do you know, like, okay. Okay, what if we do a busier wall? Oh, we have a very busy wall. Okay. Let's stick with the purple as the theme. Let's do busy wall. Okay, so we got a new desk that we new desk chair that we can pop in there. I honestly feel like for this we're probably just going to be using a lot of this kit. And the number one reason for that is because really there was nothing wrong with this kit. This kit was a good kit. If you didn't know this was Little Sims's kit, it's a good kit. I can't argue with it. It works. It's functional. Um, it's cute. Like, I'm not saying this kid's a streamer, by the way, which is why we're not really going full out on this. What if we did a little switcheroo? Maybe this kid is a streamer, and that's their backdrop, which, you know, is kind of like what I'm dealing with. But the clipping, okay, so we go back to plan number 1. We do this, then we have no clipping issues, which makes me happier. What if we create like a gallery wall of these? Is that weird to do? I mean, probably, right? But, you know, each to their own. She's just really into her games, guys. This teenager is really, really, really a gamer. And she wants everyone to know it. Like, she wants people to know she's a super fan. Like, she's here for it. Okay, this is my self-made gallery wall of Sims posters, which I kind of love. Okay, she can have a hairdryer. That works. Not plugged in because you shouldn't leave your hairdryer plugged in overnight. So that's smart. Now, I feel like I'd love to use this, like the little bag, but I just don't know if that's too fancy for her, you know? Like for who we've created. Oh, wait, we could use the jewelry kit. Ooh, what about lights? Because we have not given her a light yet. Would she be a disco ball kind of kid? Is there oh my god, wait, there's a pink disco ball. Can you imagine trying to convince your parents that that's what you wanted as the light in your house? Like, hi, can we replace my bedroom light with a pink disco ball, please? Doesn't even give her any light either, so it's like a bad shout. But, like, I just wanted to be there for the conversation. They kind of work. They're not great, but they kind of work. Okay, so I think that's our teen room done. And I think this has been entirely kits. Like, I don't think we had to use base game at all. I mean, I'm not saying it's a perfect room, but to say it's entirely kits, I think that's pretty good going. Can you tell I'm putting off this really big space because I'm scared of it? Can you tell, guys? Okay, so I think it's time we did the kitchen. Oh, do you know what I've just realized? Oh my god. The kitchen is country. It's the only kitchen we can do. Like, the kitchen is deciding... Should have been deciding all along our palette here because we're limited. Wait, though. Is this a moment? Okay. Okay. Okay, I feel like maybe we're bringing it back. We lost me there for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I hate that that's a dish rack. The things I forget in The Sims are my favorite things. Like, why is that a dish rack? Also, the fact that they're all just the same is just so annoying. Maybe it's where I've put the oven that I'm not loving life because I'm not used to it being a high oven. Like, do you know? So, like, in my head, it's weird to me that the oven is blocking the window. I mean, it's also annoying to me that the sink does, but I think I can live with it. But then we're seeing the purple. And then we have to start debating if there's a way to cover that up and still have the sink as functional because I am starting to slowly lose my mind about it. Like, how obvious is it that that's there? And does the sink still function? I will playtest that because I prefer that so much, guys. It's like a little cupboard under the sink. So as long as that sink still works, that you'll know because when I finish and I do a tour. Okay, take the base game out. Stop cheating. I saw so much clutter then and I got so excited, and then I remembered that I was cheating and I had base game turned on. Oh, okay, wait. We got a drip coffee maker. We can pop an appliance in here. Okay, let's pop that on there. They're fancy, this family. Obviously, we're not going to get a thing. Now, trash can. The only trash can we get doesn't really fit the room. So we may struggle with that. Oh, wait. We did just get the Don Lothario, like, drinks. Can we sort of justify them? I know it's not a bar, but, like, kind of works for me. Do you know what's interesting? Because this is such a country kit. I don't feel like it's too country. Like, it's functional, except for the trash can, but it's not the greatest kitchen I've ever made, and I can't clutter it, which makes me sad. Now, we're going to try and do a dining area here. Try being the operative word. Like, I do feel like we got tables. Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay. So we have the a la carte one. We could definitely do, like, a little cute number. We obviously have the bar, like, the raised table from the modern loft kit, but it just really is an odd thing to go in with what we've already working with, because it only has, like, wood swatches. But also, putting it out there, like, the base metal does sort of make sense when you think about the fact that it's metal appliances, right? These are metal. Because I feel like we could absolutely do, like, this table with the little tablecloth. But I guess the question becomes, like, that as a little seating area is cute, but it doesn't feel homely for some reason. I can't help it. I think I want to do this. Again, this is one of those moments, guys, where you can fight me in the comments. Now, the problem is, clutter-wise, like, obviously we don't really have a lot. I don't really want to put a rug on something as busy as this. So this is kind of probably done. Like, we could definitely pop a bottle of wine on the table. I don't really know what else we'd put on the table. Unless we say that, like, one of them's an artist and that's their sketchbooks. Because I don't really see any of the other stuff in clutter making sense for this family in the dining table. There's not a fruit bowl. There's, like, a centerpiece food pedestal, but then there's no food to go on it. Which is quite funny. Like, you can put the centerpiece on, but, yeah, guys, unfortunately, we actually didn't remember to bring food, so it's just wine. Guys, we could put herbs in the window. Oh my god, yes. Game changer right there. At least we got to add some clutter. Why didn't I think of plants? Why did no one say to me, hey, Suze? Hey, Suze. Did you think about plants, Suze? Because that actually makes sense. Look at them. They look so cute. Hey, look how quickly this area just came together, though. This little corner thing. Okay, I really like that little space. I like this. I actually kind of weirdly think this is all coming together. Like, it's taking me forever to do, but again, I feel like this is all kits. I feel like the only time we really went off kits is at the front of the house. Mostly, I think we've done pretty well. Okay. The confidence is fading. I feel like for the living room, we're going to have to put a carpet in. But also, I feel like maybe we go black. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, does that make sense? Because what I wanted was, like, some kind of, like, panel. You know, something that would sit here that would make sense. Because that coming up that high maybe doesn't make sense. So maybe we don't put that there. Maybe we put that there. Then that blocks that whole space. Maybe we need to work out the layout. Because where are we putting the TV? Because if this is like the entryway, the only real place to put the TV is here. Do we go for a bit of green in here? Is this where we put in the record player. And we have options. Why do I kind of like this one? And I know that kind of ruins this, but we could always go up a bit. Do we like the idea of bookcases all along this wall? And like maybe even to the point that like the kids' door is like hidden? Right, let's have a look back to decorations because, you know, we haven't already gone crazy looking for stuff. Oh my god, that plant pot's so cute. Like, yes. Let's give it a bit of colour. And then I did want to see if I could put another little plant in. Again, this is about bringing in colour really more than anything. And then clutter and decorations. This is difficult. The open book seems like an obvious choice, but I do feel like I've put it a lot of places. But I do also feel like it might be my favourite item ever in The Sims. So, not objecting to my desire to put it everywhere, but you guys might be like, for God's sake, put something else down. Which I would respect, but also no. Okay, and then the question is, what do we like put here? Is there any activities or skills that we're missing? Oh, this is interesting. Because that's a woodworking kit, but obviously that's a weird choice for your living room, right? There's a bar, but I don't think we're gonna like fit a bar in with the space that you need. I can't remember what it was that gave us the single bar. Because this is a little games table that we could, in theory, put in here. But I just don't think there's going to be, like, a swatch that makes sense. Although I don't hate that. Again, I'm not entirely sure when we talk about this ever in the future, if you all ever talk to me again, that you would declare this as, like, a cohesive build that makes sense. But we can't argue, in my humble opinion, that I've done the best I can. With what I'm working with. You know, like, I'm not exactly working with a full tool set. Like, obviously, we're not doing a fireplace. I mean, the fact that we could do a fireplace is kind of cool. Okay, that is the living room done. I'm pleasantly surprised that we're using only kits except for the windows. And we are building whole rooms. I'm gonna have to probably take back some of my own criticism of them. I mean, do they all look great? No, but do they look better than I expected? Kind of, yeah. Okay, editing Sue's here. I did not realize how long this video had gotten, so I'm really sorry. There is going to be a part 2 where we do the blast bedroom, the bathroom, and the outdoor area. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video and you want to see part 2. How does the house turn out? Because you know we're all dying to know.